Oh. How's he doing? Welcome to episode 13. Wait, I gotta get my face closer. Welcome, like it matters.
Episode 13, the Hard Truth Guys. As you can see, we're missing somebody today.
No, he's not sitting on the chair, so I mean he's
down
short,
here.
but the laptop's not covering his head. He's not there.
No, he's not with us today. He wasn't feeling too good today, so I mean it happens when you get old.
Yeah,
And
I don't want his sick ass around me anyway.
Yeah.
He gets sick, then make you sick, make me sick, and then,
And
we're all
then we're all sick. And then there'll be no Hard Truth Guys.
No,
It'll just be a camera and nothing going on here.
Yeah. If I told you, if I found it, I tried to find a balloon. I was going to put it up over there and draw a little face on that sucker and put it up there for the whole time, but another time.
Yeah, we'll get it. I'm sure, hey, some, issues come up. People can't make it, so
Yeah.
figure it'll be just the two of us
It
today.
happened.
So.
It happened last time before.
Yeah,
You were
around the
just here, you
holidays.
came
Yeah,
down and
the one.
did a little hoozy. We're not
Yeah.
doing much today, so
Just a little
Yeah.
quick one, but so I think we'll be able to pull through without the comic relief of Dave.
What? He's
this
comic relief. I thought I was.
He's funny, all right.
Yeah, he's
Funny how?
Yeah.
And look, we got. See, now we got. I can move the laptop over here, so now we can eat delicious
that
food for
looks-
my wife today.
That looks scrumptious.
Yeah,
I think if we bite into that, it's gonna make a lot of noise, though.
it might.
What is it anyway?
It is taro.
Online, when I was looking at it, she put it on in Vietnamese, and I hit the translation button, and it said it was a cake. And I'm
Yeah,
looking
it's
at it,
like,
I'm wait a minute, there's shrimp on there.
Yeah, well, it's like a taro. It's got shrimp and something else in it. I mean, I had them before; they were pretty good.
What's with the rabbit food?
Well, you could wrap it up into lettuce and eat it.
Oh, yeah?
If you want. Yeah, or you can eat it without it, just like this. Okay.
Yeah, this is pretty good lettuce, dude. Oh, I gotta take a picture of that. You have one of those the hydroponics upstairs that you're growing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the 2 units we have, the same one that you have, we have 2 of them. Our stuff is like this high.
Wow.
We had to take out, literally, we had to take some of them out and plant them in another pot and redo it again, and they're still fucking high.
Yep.
The past week I've had salad off of all what I've been growing. I had butter lettuce, spinach, kale. Now kale I usually don't like, but if you pick it early when it's not too big, it doesn't have that bitter taste to it. And that with parsley and then basil. I mean, you throw it all together, man. It was pretty good. So,
Yeah, we had some stuff. We got the water spinach that we like.
Water spinach?
Yeah,
I
so
never heard of that one.
it's weird. It's good, but it doesn't taste like spinach. Doesn't look like spinach. It looks like a thin leaf, like you're eating grass. But it's good. It's weird. They call it water spinach.
Speaking of that, eating grass, I watched the newest episode of Impractical Jokers. I don't know if you're following up on that.
No, but
the one his punishment, they had a special guest on was Alf, the public guy. So they made a bunch of meals. They're stupid stuff that he had to eat at the end. And one of them was the pizza that had grass on it and grasshoppers. That wasn't the worst of it, because at the end of the episode, everything that he ate that he had to try, they put it all in the blender and he had to drink the whole thing. It was just disgusting.
Yeah, I'm not down for that.
Yeah, rabbit food, but
yeah.
that
grasshopper stuff. Like when I was in Vietnam, they tried to. My wife
tell me,
what?
You eat grasshoppers?
No. The wife tried to get me to try some of that stuff, but I was like, "She's had them, yeah."
What does it taste like?
I don't know, because I won't eat it.
That's a big
I'm like, yeah, and you dip it in, and this is the fish sauce with garlic. Oh man, that's good.
Fish sauce?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give it a shot. All right.
A little bit of that.
Yeah. Listen to that crunch, man. All right, I'm gonna move mine over because I'm. What are you getting close to that for?
It records for the podcast.
Oh yeah.
They can't see on the podcast, so they got to hear it.
I think they can hear it now. Yeah, so I saw that guy I was telling you about. He said, he got himself a new job again. He was talking about maybe to go in and talk to you, and I'm like, did you already do that? And he said, yeah, I don't think he wants to come work in Flemington again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told him to come by. We'll see. I know another guy from that place was going to have, I guess, an interview or something, and I guess he changed his mind.
Interview where? At your place?
Yeah.
Oh, why?
The guy I told you about.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Well, we can't divulge names, so we'll have to discuss that one later.
All right. Somebody I know?
Oh, yeah.
Is this somebody I work with?
Yeah.
Oh. He decided not to?
That's what my HR guy said.
So this was just recently?
Yeah. Yeah.
That motherfucker. I know who it is, and if you're watching, which I don't know if you are, but if you are, and you didn't go for that only tells me a couple things. One, I don't know, maybe he changed his mind. Maybe he didn't want to do the job. I don't know. But usually, when you're at a place and you're not getting paid for what you want, and you're going looking for something else, it's because of more money, right?
Yep.
So if he changed his mind, that kind of tells me that motherfucker may have got some more money.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, man.
But I don't know. Hey, I'm not trying to stir up trouble. I do enough of that at work.
Because I've been looking for it for a couple of years. They
That's
still
why
keep
I left.
saying nothing. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, did you?
We'll see.
So you watched, what do you think about old Joe, old oatmeal brains Joe the other night?
Man,
yeah, I'm telling you, I'm serious, man. They shot his ass up with something. That's why he was late.
That was a let's think about this. They found cocaine in the White House, but they couldn't tell who it was.
Who?
Remember? They found the cocaine in the White House.
Oh, yeah.
And they didn't know whose it was. And then he shows up 20 minutes late, and he's all wired up. Case closed to me. Either that or smoking crack.
On Friday when he was out and about, excuse me, he was his old self again. All stupid.
Oh, well, that's because cocaine and the crack wore off. Yeah, he went back to Sleepy Joe. You know, yeah, he was. That State of the Union was not. It was. The first thing I thought of was a
shit show.
It was a promo for a WWE event.
Yeah,
he's just yelling, and he just sounded like he was angry. You know, he's yelling, and
he's an angry old man that was up there. But you know what? Some of that shit was wearing off, you know, because he said illegal.
Illegal, yeah, and they're pounding him for that
twice.
now.
Yeah, he shouldn't use those words.
He shouldn't have said that, but then they're like, but that's, you know, he doesn't really have that in his heart, but, you know, that's because Marjorie Taylor Greene was friggin' hammering him. What's her name? Say her name. She was killed by, who was it? So, but he's up there, and a lot of people were saying, and I agree, that it wasn't a State of the Union address. It was his first campaign rally. Because that's all it was. He was pandering to people of stuff he's going to do, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. It was a campaign rally.
And then all the pundits out there, all the media outlets are saying, look, he's normal. There's nothing wrong with him.
Yeah.
He can take care of it. Okay, you know what? Let him debate Trump then.
Yeah, oh, no.
He doesn't want to do that. They don't want to let him do that.
Because he knows he'll get crushed. Because it's not... I've noticed with him, once he starts getting flustered, that's when he gets a little stupid. And the truth might slip out.
Well, that's what happened when he said about the illegals.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it was kind of telling about, illegal. She got killed by an illegal. Well, technically, he's not supposed to be there. That's what they said. The next day.
Well,
he said it again.
Yeah, that's right. Because he broke the law. That person broke the law coming into the country. You're here illegally. You broke the law.
I heard that they passed something on Friday where if an illegal, which you are here, illegal immigrant gets picked up, he can get. They're supposed to call. It's a new law. I haven't looked into it. I heard about it yesterday. But they're supposed to call ICE, and ICE is supposed to come and get them and take them and deport them right away now.
Good.
But I'm saying wait, why do you need to wait until they do something wrong? They're already here illegally. No,
right.
They already broke the law right there.
That's true.
So you don't have to wait. Just go and walk by. You see him sitting out there on the street sleeping or hanging out around someplace. Hey, you got any ID on you?
Well,
if they start fighting you about it, and they can't speak English and stuff, they're not supposed to be here.
Right, but technically they can't do that because then that's goes along like with a Terry stop. You can't. Some states you can't just stop and ask somebody for ID without a crime.
No, I know most states
But
you can't do that.
here's the and
But it's
I
already,
know
it's already been they've already
know.
made it. They've been convicted.
that's
the
the
argument.
argument.
That's a crime.
Right. That's the argument that they're going to use is, oh, you can't just do that. But you're right. That stuff is in the Constitution. You can't do that. But who's the Constitution for? U.S. citizens.
Right.
So the Constitution. So
They have no rights.
Exactly. If you're not a citizen, you don't have the rights and the protections. Just because you're here, like, and I'll say it, my wife is not a U.S. citizen yet, so she can't vote. She can't do all these other things, And we had to do everything the right way. We had to wait. We had to wait a year before she could get over here, But she doesn't have the rights that I have. So why should somebody who's here legally have those protections and rights? Just because you came here, we were, I'm what do they call it? They're seeking asylum. Well, so what?
You know what? Legal port entry right over there.
Yep. Present your case. They say, and it's funny because all these Democrats say America's racist and it's this and it's a worse place and blah, blah, blah. But yet they want to bring all these illegals here. Why? Cheap labor.
It's not just that.
And you see that one that
It's not just that. It's when they do the census.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to be you don't have to be a legal citizen to be counted for census.
Right.
So when they do the census and they find out, there's more Democrats in this area, we gotta get more seats then.
Yeah. Yep.
And that changes the map. Then all of a sudden now they have more seats than the Republicans because of all the people they brought in.
Yep.
But if Trump does what he says he's gonna do, he's gonna round them motherfuckers up and send them out.
Good.
Send them out.
You know what?
Yeah, if they're here legally and for asylum for a reason,
what is it like 90%?
I'll give it a shirt off my back if I can help them out a little bit. But
Right.
if you're here illegally, man,
Yeah.
you're taking away shit from me and from the people who have been here for a while and those who have been here who've not legal yet and they have to wait years and years.
Yep.
Yeah, just like you said, your wife.
Yeah.
You gotta wait all this time.
Yep.
She could
And
have
you
came
gotta do
over
it.
with the rest of them and been here, right?
Yeah,
and
I
not
said,
have to pay all that money.
I told her, I said, "Geez, we could have saved all that money if you just went down to Mexico and crossed over illegally.
All that money
Then
it
she'd be
costs.
getting health care, this driver's license, all this other stuff.
Yeah.
You can get all that stuff for free now.
It's
Cell
just-
phone and free rent.
They're giving in California. They want to give them what was it, $2,500 a month to every person. So if you had a family of 4, I mean, Christ, they're making more money than I am not paying taxes, and I'm paying taxes on my shit. It's a shit show. I don't know how we let this country get to the way it is. We turn our blind eye to everything
Because nobody wants to get called a racist or this or that or whatever. Fine, you call me whatever you want, but I can back up my argument with facts.
Dude, this is pretty good, man.
I told you, man. That's a good drink.
And there's no sugar in it too.
No,
which is,
no sugar, no calories.
It's not too much bubbles. You know,
I put it on
You
just
have a
a
setting
little
on
bit.
it?
Yep, you can have no bubbles, a little bit of bubbles, or super fizzy.
He got this new machine that makes some drinks, and it's pretty good. You know,
Yeah,
I'm thinking about getting one of my own. You know,
Orange tangerine and mango strawberry, I think. Peach mango. Yeah, it's good.
So
But-
sports, we could talk some sports today because Dave's not here.
Dave's not here. He don't know much about the sports,
He
huh?
don't know nothing about it.
He don't know the sports ball.
He know nothing about it. I don't understand that. You know, being his background, I don't want to. Well, I'm going to stereotype him because he's not here. Even I would do it if he was
He's here.
anyway.
He can't defend himself. So.
Yeah, well, that's on him.
Yeah,
You know,
that's his
and
fault.
being the guy's got money, you're thinking be out there like betting and stuff, you know.
He's not a bettor. Doesn't like to go to the Doesn't
Speaking
like
of
to go
that,
to
I heard there
casinos much.
was a Texas Hold'em tournament tonight over at the Elks Club.
Oh,
Do you play cards?
I don't.
Really?
No,
So you're not interested in playing cards?
no.
Oh, I thought maybe we could, get together with some people down here sometime. You don't want to play?
We talked about that, and it just
Oh.
never came.
Never
Everything
happened.
came. Yeah.
Yeah, it came up the other day again, and I'm like,
Yeah, it's we're busy.
It's a lot of work to get it done, and then you got people hanging around that you don't want
Yeah.
to be here. And,
I'm like, come on, let's go get out. I want to go to sleep.
yeah, no. That's why I don't host shit at my place, man.
Yeah,
Because then
I know.
But I don't have a problem like, I got to get up in the morning, get the fuck out. Get out. It's time. Get out.
Get out.
I don't have
yeah.
a problem with saying
Yep.
get out. You're here until this time and you're out.
Go. Let's go. Lights
It's
are
our
off.
sports anyway. We like the same team, Giants.
Yeah. Yeah. Go
And,
Giants.
Russell
go
Wilson,
somewhere.
who was let go from Denver this past week, stopped over and say hi to the Giants. I'm sure it wasn't just a say hi, but I
Interesting.
mean, what do you think about having him there? If they sign, because any team could sign him for the minimum because Denver's got to pay him his salary the next 2 years or something like $20-30 million.
Then that's
That's ridiculous, man. I know these guys are athletes, but man, they make so much fucking money. Give some of it back, man. I'd like to have some of that.
Yeah.
I gotta pay your salary by buying tickets if I can't even afford to do that.
Yeah.
Anywho, so he stops over. I mean, Russell Wilson, he's had at least 20 touchdowns every year, I think, except for 1 year in his time. And bring him in there to push Jones, and maybe if Jones falters, and then he goes in
And you
there,
get rid of
sign
him.
him for the year, and then after next year, if they don't work out, get rid of them both. Then you know,
Get
and
yourself
still draft a quarterback this year.
Yeah.
And they should still do that too.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny how the general manager shown he's like, I have all the confidence and faith in the guy, right? Yeah. But down at the combine, he interviewed 5 or 6 quarterbacks.
Oh, well, he's got to
talking
plan
about
for the
moving-
future.
Yeah. He's talking about moving up in the draft too and get a
Oh,
quarterback.
boy.
I mean, yeah. So much for having that guy's back, right? I
Well-
bet you, can you imagine how you would feel if you were Daniel Jones hearing all this shit? I haven't heard squat out of that guy.
I would be like, I don't care. I'm getting paid.
Man, he's
Hey,
getting
you want
paid
to
lot of
make me a
money.
backup quarterback? I don't care. That means I'm not going to get hit. I don't have to throw a ball, and I can just sit and collect a paycheck. I'd like to
I
be in
work
that
with some
position.
people like that don't like to
Yeah,
work. And collect
believe
a
me.
paycheck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got a couple of them. Somebody, but
the thing I hate is that Saquon, man. He's no, I don't want to see him go, but the running back market is just not there anymore. I mean, at least for the present future. I mean, everyone's slinging it, throwing to the wide receivers. There's not much running going on anymore. So that offer that they gave him last year before they tagged him,
he should have taken it. Yep.
Because I don't think he's going to get that from anybody.
No, because he's getting up there. What did he just turn? What, 20? How old is he now?
28 or 29?
I don't know, but he's getting up
He's in
there.
his 20s. He's not even
Yeah,
late
late 20s. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but he's
he
been
should've-
hurt, just like
Yeah.
a lot of other people. But I still think that they could re-sign him, to 3 years and give him, maybe like $8 or $9 million a year, and then let him play. Get base incentives.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Here's your base salary. Boom, $8 million. If you have so many yards, we'll kick in another $1 million. If you make the playoffs, we'll make it some more money.
Touchdowns, more
All them
touchdowns.
incentives, which,
Yeah. Yep.
you got to have that in there. But I don't know if he goes somewhere. Where do you think he might go?
I heard wasn't it the Texans were interested in him?
Maybe. I mean, they're a pretty good team. They got that rookie quarterback last year. He was the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah,
that guy. Plus, they got good wide receivers. The defense is good.
Yeah.
I think the only thing they're missing is a running game.
Hey, you know what? Like I said, Saquon's good. I like him. He got some good moves when he's healthy. And hey, if he ain't gonna make it here with the Giants and move on, hey, I got no problems with that. I ain't gonna be like, fuck that guy.
Yeah,
but
I mean, you can't.
Hey,
you
you wish him. Hey, you gotta make that money.
Yeah, it's business, and you do got to make that. He's trying to make that money now, but like you said, he kind of kicked himself in the rear end by
not signing that deal.
Contract last year. But now it's just all about trying to get what you can, and
Well, I think maybe he thought that Giants were gonna have a better year, and that he would have a little bit more leverage. But
he got hurt too. He was out for 3 games. Wasn't he?
He got hurt. I think he got hurt, but it wasn't too bad.
I think that sometimes they overutilize him too. They don't, everyone's focusing on him when he's in the game because our wide receivers aren't the greatest.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
I don't know. I just know baseball's starting soon, and I can't wait. You don't watch much baseball, do you?
I don't.
I like the Phillies. Phillies are. I know I
I
played New
used to-
York for football and Philadelphia for
Yeah.
for baseball, but You know, Phillies, they've been in the.
You got to have your teams. Hey man, I used to watch even the hockey. Man, I haven't watched really any hockey this year.
Yesterday was a flurry of fucking trades left and right because the trade deadline was yesterday. Many people got tossed around. They were tossing people around like they were their old shoes, man.
Man,
this one back, this one.
I just remember watching. I'm a Detroit fan. I remember watching the old Russian line. For years they were just killing it, and then Scotty Bowman left.
When they went on that strike, they killed it for themselves.
Yeah.
They were never able to recover because now they're really not on. They're not on regular TV that much. It's hard to find them on cable.
Most hockey games are like. I think I got to go to ESPN Plus to
in
watch.
In the playoffs, that's when they have a lot more. When the playoffs come around, that's when they have a lot more.
Yep. And especially like I said, I like Detroit, so getting when they come and play the Devils, I can't watch it because it's blacked out. Even on ESPN Plus, it's blacked out.
Why's it got to be blacked out?
Well, I don't know. That's what they said.
Oh.
You can't watch it. You got to watch it on the local channel, which I don't get because I don't pay for cable because fucking cable sucks.
That's stupid. Oh, I'm paying for YouTube TV, which is what we're streaming on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best. I moved. I went from DirecTV. They're fucking outrageous.
Yeah.
And then of course the signal and fucking forget about it. Fucking cloud comes over your house, man. Nope, you got no signal.
No signal.
Let alone rain or snow. Fucking cloud.
Yep.
So I went to YouTube TV. I cut the cord. I went to YouTube TV with them for a while. They're pretty good. They got you can tape your shows and stuff. They got pretty much the things on there. You lose some stuff, but pretty much they got a pretty good lineup.
Yeah.
I think I'm paying. What is it, like $70 a month? I know it sounds like a lot, but go look at the cable.
That's why I don't have cable.
But so I left them for about 6 months. I went over to Sling TV, where they had the two different packages, the blue and the orange. It was all right, but it was not the same content that I had with YouTube.
Yeah.
I was missing some shows that I couldn't get on there that I like. You like your shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like. And it was $15 cheaper. So I'm like,
$15.
I'd rather pay the $15 to get a better quality.
Yeah.
It's kind of like food. I'd rather pay. I'll pay up for it if it's going to be better.
Yeah.
Just about anything in life, but
we don't. We just have the streaming. We do the Roku, but I got my Netflix and Hulu. But again, they're trying to stick it to
Netflix a lot lately.
Yeah, Netflix got some good stuff. Yeah, they do.
Oh, speaking of Netflix. Did I send you that information about that boxing event, didn't I?
The Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson and Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Dude, Tyson's going to whip his ass. Am I not right? That's a poll that we need to put online. We could put a poll up there, I think. Can't we do that on there? On YouTube or Rumble or something like that?
Yeah, I think we can.
We got to look into that. But I'm telling you, did you see him working out lately?
No, I haven't.
I
like Mike Tyson. I got no problem with Tyson.
Tyson's gonna wipe that. He's gonna knock his ass out. I don't think he's gonna get halfway through the first round.
I want it to be like the Mike Tyson of old when he would come out and he's like, "I'm gonna eat your children."
Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. This guy is pissed because Tyson is pissed because he thinks that Paul's running around saying he can take him.
Oh well,
that's a bad. You don't want, dude. You see, go look for it. He's got some
I'm gonna have to do watching. That.
Now my eyes are like this. I'm like. Are you kidding me? He's still got that, he's still got the speed.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that's usually what faults boxers, from what I understand, is the speed first. You might still have the hit, you might have the power,
right?
But
when
the
not
speed
quick.
goes, if you're not that quick on your feet and with the hand and
get
stuff,
knocked out.
you're gonna get fucked up.
Yep.
You check his shit out when we get done. I'm telling you, that white boy's gonna get fucked up. I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen. Oh man, and I'm gonna be like sitting there. I'll be laughing. You know what? I'm gonna put money on that.
I wonder what the odds are.
I don't know what the odds are. I'm gonna put money on that shit. But that's gonna be on Netflix. They're putting that on Netflix.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah, so we gotta watch that.
I'll keep my Netflix. I see that Hulu is now doing the same thing that Netflix is. That you can't share your account with people anymore. And I was like, oh, man.
Well, Kat's got an account.
I think it's if you have Hulu Live, but then that's like $90 a month for Hulu Live.
What the fuck's on Hulu?
Hulu's got a lot of good stuff. Some of the stuff that I watch, like I watched a lot of the Stargate, the older episodes, but Now I went last night to check because I wanted to watch Office Space, and if you know Office Space,
What is it?
my job is completely just like Office Space. It's great. You never saw Office Space?
No.
Oh, it's a comedy. It's funny as shit.
Office Space?
Office Space, yeah.
When did it first come out?
It came out in like 89 maybe. Office Space, yeah, it's good. So I found out.
99 film? Is it a film or a
Yeah,
TV
it's a
show?
movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a movie.
Yeah,
Is it on Netflix?
yeah, that's it. No, so Netflix doesn't have it. Hulu has it, but you either have to rent it, or if you have this outrageously $90 a month Hulu Live, then you can get it for free. And I'm like, okay. But then I like watching the old Stargate stuff. And I went to start watching it again last night. Same thing. You can't watch it unless you pay for fucking Hulu Live. I'm like,
Oh, I seen
Son of a-
clips. I seen
yeah,
clips
it's
from this
Lumberg.
movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I'm
okay.
gonna need you to go ahead and come in on Saturday.
Yeah. All right, yeah.
Yeah. So
All right,
there's some stuff in there.
They
that
have a bunch of these clips out on
Yes.
that
YouTube has a bunch of clips. I was watching them
well,
last
that,
night.
So there's a TikTok. They have a lot of time. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I know the premise of it. I
Yeah,
haven't
so
never
that
seen
movies, I wanted to go ahead and watch again because we've been talking about it at work lately. And I was like, so I can't watch it anywhere. I guess I'm just going to have to pay the
So
$4 and rent it.
Are you saying that movie is this what you got at work? It's the similarities. What's the similarities?
Yeah, not the like the
Now that all the
office
people
working.
are going to be watching this.
Oh yeah, it's just some of the best scene is with the two Bobs. So if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Bob, hi Bob. It's great. That part is kind of like my job to a T. And you guys that I work with are watching this, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Hey, good luck with your firings, Bobs.
That's too bad. Is it on Amazon? Do you think? Because we have an Amazon Prime account, so
I think it's the same thing. Amazon Prime. I think I looked there, and it was the same thing. You can rent it, but it's not for free. Yeah,
Rent it. What the
Yeah.
fuck you paying for fucking Prime?
I know you pay for
Why
Prime,
are you
and then you have
renting
to.
it?
When I watched Transformers: Rise of the Beast, I had to pay. I have Amazon Prime, but I had to pay the $14 to rent it. But hey, still better than I could sit at home, eat what I want. I don't have to worry about people making noise. And the nice thing I like about that is if you watch it in the living room and you want to go to the bedroom, you can just switch to the other TV. You don't have to worry about it. So
yeah, stream it from one place to the
I
other.
like that part
Where
about
we
it.
at
So
over there?
we're close to time.
What time is it?
It is right now. It's about 5 after 7.
No, dummy. I meant how long we've been on.
Oh, that's what I was just looking at. We're probably up to about 20 minutes or so.
Oh,
So
all right,
yeah, so
that's cool.
we're in there. I mean, hey, it just seems like it was longer because we got a chance to talk this week.
Yeah, you're right. I told you that guy likes to talk all the time.
Hey, but
Which is all right, which is
he's
great for
fun.
what we're doing.
Because he puts
But
up some
did you hear what I
funny stuff.
said I think I said it last week or the week before. You got to go back now. We're gonna have to go back.
I have to
now.
go back.
You got to listen to it.
let's go back and
One
check the
time
tape,
he
Chuck.
was talking. I'm like, "Come on, man, hurry up! Don't put me to sleep over here." Did you hear me say that? I don't think he heard me. I did say it. Because sometimes he can start rambling on. He gets going with a conversation, and I'm just sitting here like this.
I'm
And
waiting.
I'm like-
I'm waiting to jump in, and I don't want to cut him off because
Oh, I'll cut
he's
him
got
off.
good content. I'm not going to say that. He's got good.
I'd
He's
be
got
like, I'm
good.
sorry to cut you off, but I'm going to anyway. Yeah. So no. This is he.
Okay, you can cut me off.
No, he is great for what we do here because he talks. He likes to talk, and he knows a lot about the stuff that he's talking about. And
Right.
even if he doesn't, he pretends he does.
Hey, baffle him with bullshit.
We do it too as well. You know,
Hey,
just gotta
half
work-
of this stuff
work
I'm
through
not
it.
sure about. I'm just winging it,
Right.
and that's what we do. We like to have some fun. We like
Speaking
to wing
of
it.
winging it, man. We talked a little bit before about wrestling, man. Fucking,
Mm-hmm.
The Rock being back in there. Did you hear him about putting down them fucking the audience again? The other day.
Oh, wasn't he calling them crackheads?
Crackheads last week. He was
Oh,
calling.
last week was
I don't
crackheads
know what the hell. I can't remember what he said last night, but it was awful funny, man.
because they were in Texas. They were in Dallas,
Texas. Yeah,
Yeah.
He came in the beginning of the show in his old pickup truck, and he got at him and he put his cowboy hat on like he's relevant or something like that. But it's funny how he got put down by what's his face?
What's Seth?
Yeah, Seth Rollins fucking jumped in his face and put
Well,
his
you
ass
shut
down.
the hell up.
I know it's all planned ahead, and
But, yeah.
some of that stuff is not in the ring. Some of it's like off the cuff.
Yeah,
stuff,
a little bit of
yeah.
ad lib stuff.
Yeah, and
you
they
gotta
know
go
that
on what the
they're-
crowd
Yeah,
says. Yeah,
and they all know not to take it personal. But real quick about that, do you know that when he first came back, he wasn't supposed to be a so-called the bad guy. The reason
Yeah.
why they ran with that is because when he said he was going to wrestle his cousin,
yeah.
and then that everyone, not just the people in the arenas, but the people online everywhere,
Yeah.
was like, that's fucked up. Cody's supposed to be doing that.
Yeah, oh yeah. There's a big backlash over that.
Yeah, there was. So they were running with what they have with what the crowd wants.
Yeah, yep.
They made him a bad guy,
Hey,
which is
gotta
you
give
know,
it
that's
good-
good. I mean,
Hey, you know,
and they said he's going to wrestle not just this coming up. He's going to do a few more events this year.
Well, that's because he kind of got canceled, I think, a little bit after that whole Hawaii incident.
Right.
But,
Well, you know, he's on the board of that partnership that bought part of the WWE.
that's what he was saying about it. He's
he
his
came out and
boss.
said,
and
I'm
shit.
your boss.
I'm your
Yeah,
boss.
and
yeah.
that is true. He's
So-
on the board. I don't know how much pull he's got, but it's
Yeah.
quite funny
It's-
how this all worked out.
Yeah.
You know, he was supposed to be a nice guy, but he's not now. And then he's going against people, and he's on the board
Yeah,
of
oh, yeah.
directors. And
Oh,
he's
yeah.
actually on the board of directors there.
That's pretty good.
And
That's some
then
old
he
shenanigans.
He sold his XFL stuff to he sold all that stuff. Yeah, they sold it to the National Football League or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they merged again after what
Yeah.
happened last time. They
Yeah,
did the same
yep.
thing. Oh, and Vince sold 25% of his stock.
Vince is
the
going
other
to
day.
jail.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Vince is going to be pumping iron in a different setting.
And I don't think he's gonna make it that long. That guy's old, man.
Yeah.
You see his pedophile mustache?
I did.
Yeah.
I like that. That's
He's
like
gotta
that's
get
like
rid
an
of
old
that, man.
fucking 70s porn mustache.
Yeah, that's all you need to hear when he comes walking. He'll never come out that stage again.
Oh, yeah.
If he ever did, he should play a Ron Jeremy music in the background.
There you go.
That'd be funny as shit, man.
That'd be good.
Yeah, there's some rumors out there that Stephanie might be getting in trouble. I'm not.
Yeah.
I heard
Hey.
a little rumblings about. Oh, one thing before we get out, did you hear anything about what's going on with P Diddy lately?
Oh, he killed Tupac.
But they're also saying that he had something to do with Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
I was listening to. I know, right? It's as funny as it sounds. I was listening to
What,
something.
did Michael Jackson touch him? Allegedly.
No, yeah, but no. P Diddy has this guy. I was reading it. Who if he said to him and some other people, if you ever get in trouble in these states, call me, and I'll take care of things. And it's some foreign guy. He's like in nationalities, Chinese or something like that. And supposedly he's the cleaner.
Ah.
Like when shit happens,
Yeah.
he comes in and takes care of everything.
Yeah.
Well, apparently they got in some trouble out in California, and this guy comes in and he goes and talks to all the cops. Somebody got shot or killed, and apparently you could tell it happened in the apartment. But this guy got the cops so convinced it happened outside, so he was kind of like off the hook.
Huh.
He got the guy off the hook by convincing the cops that it was all done outside.
Wow.
But yet there's blood in the sink and inside the house. Yeah, you got to look into it.
Yeah, I have to
Some
look into
with
that.
P. Diddy, and I think some of Michael. They said Michael Jackson. Something happened in there, and they cleaned up that whole place, and it made it look like he overdosed, and nobody questioned anything about it because they knew he was having problems with.
Oh yeah.
So
somebody wanted that
so
problem to
I
go
think
away.
they're who was talking about it? Damn, I can't remember her name. She's the Republican. She's a young black Republican who's on all the time.
Candace Owens?
Yeah. She was talking about it not too
Oh.
long ago, like
Oh.
within a week or two ago, about P. Diddy. Yeah. So go look it up.
Yeah, no, I heard that P.
So-
Diddy had something to do with killing Tupac.
Didn't they just arrest somebody that killed Biggs? Who was
Yeah,
that?
Biggie Smalls, the Tupac and Biggie. There was,
Yeah.
I think it was the same guy, but apparently P. Diddy had something to do with that. Yeah, so that's crazy, man.
That is.
Well, I know we are running big time over today.
All right,
I think
well,
we are about
we
20,
gotta-
25 minutes or so. So, hey, like I said, time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, and
we
then-
didn't have a third voice over here today, kind of keep us in check. But
Hey, we probably would have went longer if he was here.
well, yeah. Well, no, we might have had to cut him off. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens next week.
Yeah, we'll
and that's what we need you guys to tune in next week to see what happens.
Yeah.
Make sure Dave comes back.
Some major backlash.
Yeah. Well, he's going to get roasted.
Yeah. Well, we roasted him pretty good here today. Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, well, at least he'll be here to defend himself then.
Yeah, hopefully.
So,
Hopefully.
well, I guess you know what?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
Hey, and oh yeah, he can't do it today. And on that note, there's nothing like the hard truth. Bang bang.
Bang, 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 bang.
Bang bang.